What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. We're going to be doing a cash stuffing. We are stuffing $390 today, so thank you so much for being here. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Briana. I am 31 years old. I live in Texas and I work full-time as an office manager at an air conditioning company. I have been doing cash stuffing and budgeting since 2020. And I am completely debt-free besides my mortgage. My big goal for 2025 is to get my mortgage below $100,000. So that is my main priority this year with my budget. So if you're new here, I hope you consider subscribing if you enjoy the video and if you're into budgeting, saving money, that sort of thing. And if you're not new, welcome back. Like I said, we're gonna be stuffing $390 today. So let's go ahead and get started. Car care is gonna be getting $20. And I recently did some maintenance on it, so I shouldn't need anything anytime soon. We have 600 in the bank, 100, so that's 700, 720, 740, and 760 total in car care. And that is a really good amount. Right now, what I mostly pay for, or more regularly, is a car wash membership. It's $20 a month, and it comes out around the 22nd of every month. So as long as I put $20 a week, I feel like that's a pretty good way of staying ahead on car care. Coffee is going to be getting $5. I've been making my coffee at home, but I still want to put a little something in here. I am running low on coffee syrups. I just finished one bottle. I'm at the bottom of another bottle, but my mom did give me some minis for Christmas, so I'll start working on those next. But eventually I will need to re-up on that, and that'll probably come out of here. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25 in coffee. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a good week so far. It is chilly here. I spoke too soon about the weather being super nice. It is supposed to be 17 degrees tonight, so definitely feeling like winter, but hopefully that doesn't last too long. So let me know how things are going where you're at. Food is getting 20, and this month I am working on eating the food that I already have at home without buying more. I did go to the store and I picked up a few things. I made a little list that I wanted to show you guys, so I'll put that right here. I spent around $30, which is not bad at all. So I have some dollars here that I'll put over to the tray, and we have $20, $40, $60, $80, and $90 in food. I feel like I've done a really good job of eating what we have at home and not buying more. Obviously, I have bought things that we have run out of, but I'm not buying anything that's unnecessary, which is really good. I'm very proud of myself for sticking with it. We still have a couple weeks left in February, and I'm gonna try to continue that on because it's working out really well to not just buy stuff just because I can. All right, moving over to sinking funds. Briana is going to be getting $5. And this is just a spending category for myself, just anything that I want to spend it on. We're at 10, 15, 20, and 25 in there. Every once in a while, I'll have people ask me why I don't have a car payment envelope or anything like that, and that is just because I am debt-free. My car is paid off and I don't owe anyone money other than my mortgage provider. So like I mentioned at the beginning, that is why I don't have a car payment or student loans or anything. I've never had any debt. I used to have a car payment back in the day, but that was several years ago when I bought my first car, and I think that was in 2014, I think. But that car was paid off and then it's gone and I got a new one, and my new car is also paid off. And one thing I've been thinking about recently is how I don't want you guys to hear how I'm debt-free and I'm able to put extra toward my mortgage and I have extra money for this and extra money for that and going on vacation and all this stuff, because you don't ever know what anyone actually has going on. So you probably hear I'm debt-free and I have extra money, and you might think, well, that's nice. Like, why isn't that happening for me? And I just want to let you guys know that I have never been in debt, so I didn't really ever have to get out of debt. And if you are someone that is currently in debt and it's weighing heavy on you, I just want you to know that try not to compare your journey to someone else's, because Everybody is going through their own thing, and unforeseen things happen to people. You may go into debt, and you may be someone that has never been in debt in your entire life. Something might happen to where you fall into debt, and it's okay. So don't feel discouraged if someone looks like they have it better than you, because you never really know. Well, and this is just for anything that I use for my budgeting setup or my YouTube channel. I don't spend a lot out of here, but we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40 in there now, which is awesome. All of my envelopes are from Lily Budget. Some of my placeholders are from Lily, some of them are from Savannah, and then I have a few more from A Little of It All. All of their Etsy's are linked down below in the description if you would like to check them out. Miss Candy is getting $20 today, and her groom appointment went so well. The groomer, I guess they got along super great because Candy just went right into her arms, no problems. When she came back to me, she looked so cute. She's wearing a little pink bow. She didn't seem stressed out, which is nice. So hopefully I am able to continue to keep taking her to that groomer because it was $52.50. That's how much her groom costs. And it is totally worth it for me to be able to have her stay up to date on her grooms with the same person that's familiar, that does a good job. And I feel like she did a really good job, and I'm very happy about that. So Candy now has 600 in the bank, 20, 40, and 45. Christmas is getting 20. I am putting 20 in here every week leading up to Christmas. And we now have 100, 120, 140, 160, and 180 in Christmas. So we're already coming up on $200, which is very exciting. Clothing is gonna get $10. I kind of slowed down on this one just a little bit because I'm not much. Look at all these 10s. I need to do a condensing. I do have a few 100s over to the side. I might do somewhat of a condensing. I'll see how I go with this. But we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. That is a lot of 10s. So let's see if I can replace some of these with 20s. I have some money right here on the side that I'm just gonna use to condense real quick. I wasn't really planning on doing that, but here we are. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So I will put that over to the side and grab 20, 40, and 60. So let's count that one more time. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, and 170 in clothing. I wasn't planning on condensing necessarily, but while we're here, we might as well. Next up, we have extra payment, and you might be wondering why there's $30 in here. That is because I did a few Uber orders the last weekend/week, and I made 30 bucks, so I just went ahead and put that in here. And I am adding $140. For those of you who might be new, I am putting an extra $700, that's my goal, per month toward the principal on my mortgage because I just got my mortgage last year and my interest rate is 7.25. So if you know anything about interest rates, that's pretty high. That means the majority of my monthly payment goes toward interest. So I am putting extra toward the principal so that the balance goes down faster. Therefore, I am paying less in interest. So far we've done at least $700 to $800 per month since December. So I am keeping that up for the whole year of 2025 as long as nothing crazy happens. So we have 100, 120, 140, 160, and 170 in extra payment. And toward the middle of next month is when I will make that extra payment. So what I do is beginning of the month on the 1st, I make my normal mortgage payment. Toward the middle of the month, I'll make the extra payment, and then normal payment, extra payment, normal payment, extra payment. That's kind of what I figured out works best for me. And it's working out pretty good so far. Fun is getting, let's see here, $20. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, and 80 in fun. I am so excited to go to Supercross this weekend, and it's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna have in and out, we're gonna watch Supercross. It's just gonna be a good time. Gifts is getting $20. I might change some of these out for 100. Let's see how much we have. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 205. So let me take these 20s and I'm just gonna exchange it for 100 real fast. So 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 205 in gifts. That's pretty good. Home is getting 20. This is just for anything I need for around the house. Obviously, might be self-explanatory, but you never know. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40. Let's go ahead and change some of these out as well. 20, 40, 60, 80. I'll leave the 20s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I'm just gonna change all of these out for 20s. 20, 40, 60. If I need to change that, I can always put some 10s back in there. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, and 140. I think that's right. 140 in home. I felt like I had 140 last time. If I just mess something up, it's okay. Not a big deal. Lawn care is getting $10. There's a good amount in here. We have 100 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. What is that? 200. So that's 200, 220, 240, 260, 270, 280, 290, 305. 305. Should I do another? I'll just do 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Definitely doing this on a whim is not the best idea, but that's okay. 20, 40, 60. We'll keep those. 10, 20, 30, 40. I'll change those out for 220s. So I think this is supposed to be 305, 100 in the bank, 200 to 20, 40, 60, 80, 305 in lawn care. I was talking about, oh, it feels like spring, it's so warm, and then now it's 17 degrees, so joke's on me, no lawn care happening anytime soon, but that's okay. I have budgeted $10 for phone. For the renewal of my Mint phone plan, we have 200 in the bank. These are the placeholders from Sav Saves. They're so cute. 200, 220, 230, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, and 75. And we need 360 by the first week of June. So I feel like we're doing all right there. I can already tell my denominations are looking a little weird. So don't know what I'm gonna do about that, but we'll figure it out. Sam's Club is getting 10 because I do have a lot left over from our last trip. So do I want to do 5s? Not really, but I will. That'll be okay. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 105, and 110 in Sam's Club. My denominations are getting a little crazy, but that's all right. It all spends the same anyway. Self-care is getting 30. My hair appointment is coming up at the end of this month. And I need 160 plus a tip. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I'm gonna go ahead and change this out for 100. 120, 130, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 205, and 210. 100, 120, 130, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 205, and 210. Is that right? Because that sounds like a lot. 20, I don't know. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Let's change those out for some 20s. that sounds like a lot. I don't remember what I had last time. Okay, we have 210. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but I'm not gonna complain about it. Travel is getting $20, and I think I'm realizing that I forgot to do family. I skipped right over it, so sorry about that, but we'll get back to it here in just a second. So travel has 400 in the bank, 20, 40, and 50. So 450 total in there. And I was just sitting here looking at this 5. I'm like, that's not good when you're at the end of your envelope and you still have money left over. But I don't think I remember stuffing family. So let's go back there and put 5 in there. We have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, and 115 in family. All right, that was a little rocky. Sorry about that, guys, but we made it through. We do still have some dollars to put into the dollar jar, which is always exciting. Any extra dollars I have left over in the budget go into the dollar jar, and we're gonna count it at the end of the year. And with that, that is a wrap on this week's video. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me while I decided to condense some cash on a whim. It's always risky to do that because it's very easy to get confused. If you've never counted a bunch of money, especially on camera, especially on a whim, things can get a little out of hand. So thanks for sticking with me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. If you enjoyed the video, also give it a thumbs up. I upload these videos every Thursday, so you can catch me back here next week. And I also have a playlist full of videos you can catch up on if you're into that sort of thing. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and a great weekend, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.